Southeast Wyoming Welcome Center. While technically a rest stop, this is destination worthy of a stop for playing while learning opportunities. Check out a full-size mastodon skeleton or ask the front desk for a scavenger hunt list. Park museum, park playground. This rest stop is unlike any other you've been to, and if you look closely, you may spot wildlife out on the plains.
The rest area in Pine Bluffs, Wyoming offers amenities such as hiking, trails, and playgrounds and restrooms along with free Wi-Fi. Drivers are permitted to rest or sleep in their vehicles in the parking lot. Though camping is not permitted, the area also features interpretive displays at the storm shelter and separate parking for trucks and passengers, and vending machines are available on site. Yes, rolling hills and cows actually describe a large part of Wyoming's agriculture landscape, particularly in the ranch, like the Denny's Ranch, the TA Ranch, the Geis's Cattle and Sheep Ranch.
Windmills in Wyoming is a major hub for wind energy, featuring some of the best wind resources in the country, especially in its southeastern counties, due to a natural gap in the Rocky Mountains that creates a wind tunnel effect. The state has a history with wind power, starting with experimental turbines in 1982 and utility-scale projects soon after. Davison mentioned now the Laramie Plains Museum was built in 1892 in Laramie, Wyoming by Jan and Edward Iverson. The Laramie Downtown Historic District comprises the historic care of Laramie, Wyoming, established in 1868. Laramie owes its existence to the Union Pacific Railway.
Snowy Range Ski and Recreational Area is a small ski area in southeastern Wyoming, located about 5 miles from the town of Centennial and Medicine Bow National Forest. At 32 miles away is its closest ski area to Laramie, home of the University of Wyoming.
Wyoming's native wild sheep is the bighorn sheep, which is the only species of wild sheep in the state. Bighorn sheep are large, wild sheep, known for their curved horns and climbing abilities, and they live in herds throughout Wyoming's mountainous regions, such as the Absaroka, Teton, Gross-Bentry, and Wind River mountain ranges.
Fort Fred Steele was a U.S. Army post established in 1868 near Sinclair, Wyoming, to protect the Union Pacific Railroad and its workers from Indian attacks and to act as a supply and support center for troops.
The Chief Washakie Trail, which connects areas like Fort Washakie and Rawlins, can be identified by brown signs.
The population in Rawlins, Wyoming for 2025 is prospected to be 7,904. This is a projection from the World Population Review, which is also lists Rawlins as having a population of 8,221 at its 2020 census.
y'all be watching for our second upcoming video.